what they usually do is, you draw a number, you get a number, and then they call the numbers, and everybody gets to run around and grab their piece off the wall. And it's so fun to watch, even though there's so many people like packed into one room. It's all in the eye of the beholder. So there's so many different pieces at Undisclosed and people try to experiment a little bit, I think, too, and do a little bit different things every year.
There's just so many interesting works there, and you get to network and meet so many cool artists there. I love it so much, and you get to see so many styles, so many out-of-the-box ideas. It's so cool. Hi, my name's Nikki Orlowski. I'm a local transgender artist. I describe it as an anatomist. I really like how the body moves and functions, like whether it be in humans or in wildlife. Just watching the muscles and bones move is really cool to me. I usually do a lot of wildlife art for the Undisclosed piece. I like to keep it kind of tame and just do my watercolors. But these past few years in general, with my transition, I faced so much discrimination and hate. I decided to focusing on my community in general, so a lot of my models are either allies or LGBT people themselves. So I kind of wanted to do a mock-up of religious iconography with queer figures.
Yeah, I come into this completely choosing what I like and what I think is well done. I kept coming back to it and thinking, it is just so well done. It is so well drawn, and the halos kind of ask a question. It's ambiguous. What is this about? I would love to hear the story that the artist might have, but as somebody who loves art, I just think this is going to be a really interesting piece of work to keep looking at, thinking about, talking to people with.
I'm very excited. I was honestly expecting it to be picked last because, like I was saying, I don't usually see many nudes here, so it's definitely kind of nerve-wracking, but it was something I really wanted to put out, something I've been focusing more on with my work. But I'm really glad it was well received. I heard a few compliments from different people too. And to know that it's going to someone who works at the art museum, that's very exciting. She was saying how she really looks for works of art that stand out and that are great. She talks about how most people are family members of people, so they gravitate towards that, but she gravitates towards art that really stands out as art, and told me how it was going to be hung with a lot of other professional artists, so that's very exciting. I know throughout school we're told pretty much what to draw and what to make, and that helps us learn, but I highly recommend making what you want to make. Someone out there is bound to like it because they're bound to see your passion behind it, just like she saw my passion behind those figures and putting my work in. So make what you want to make and be passionate about it.
Third year, nobody picked my piece, and I was like, I'm taking it home then because I love it. I took it a little bit harder than nobody picked it because I thought it was so cool, but you have to be a good weirdo to like that kind of stuff, I guess.
Shocked that her piece was ever not chosen. Beautiful. I obviously wasn't here, or I definitely would have chosen it. So I don't know how that could have ever happened, but I absolutely think she's a magnificent artist. And I didn't have any idea that I was choosing another one of her pieces. It's the shimmer and the shine that the epoxy creates when she puts it over the top, and her designs. It's the rainbow, love it, and then this time it's the, really subtle colors as opposed to all the bright ones that I got in the last piece. I just love it, and I had a number high enough to pick quite a few different ones, and I cannot believe I ended up with hers again. I love it, absolutely love it. But I want her to know that I teach here at Toledo School for the Arts. I'm an 8th grade language arts teacher, and that her pieces will be hanging on my walls here at school so the kids can appreciate it. I hung them in my house, but I thought, geez, hardly anybody's here. But the hundreds of people who come through the school have had the blessing of being able to see her pieces.